Kelly, and I'm one of the health coaches of Parsley Health. And today I'm going to be taking you through one of my favorite stores, Whole Foods. And we're going to be talking about healthy holiday swaps you can make this year so that your favorite cakes, cookies, and pastas are actually super delicious, nutritious, and healthy for you this holiday season. Let's go. Hey guys, for our next healthy swap, we're going to be talking a little bit about how you replace sugar in those pies, cakes, and cookies that you make around the holidays. So there's two buckets that fall into for sugar sweeteners. You either think about natural sugar sweeteners, which are going to be less processed and going to contain some great natural ingredients, but do have a lot of sugar in them, or you think about sugar-free sweeteners that are naturally derived. First, we're going to start with our natural sugar sweeteners. So over here, you're going to see a lot of options for honey and maple syrup. Those are going to be two of our top options for natural sweeteners. Ideally, we're looking for an organic, raw, and local honey, which can be a little tricky to find. You usually can have a safe bet with 2 out of those 3. What I mean by that is here you'll find even the Whole Foods brand has an organic and raw certification. But things like New York's Own, which is going to be a local brand for us here in New York, is raw but doesn't have an organic certification. It's likely that local farms might not have paid for the USDA certification and still might be organic, so kind of go with what feels best for you. For those with seasonal allergies, prioritizing raw might be one of the biggest things to think about because building up your immunity by being exposed to allergens in your environment through honey is a really good way to boost your immunity during the cold winter holiday season. In addition to honey, another great natural sweetener alternative is going to be maple syrup. Similarly, for highest quality, you want to opt for an organic brand. And as we know, both honey and maple syrup, while much less processed than refined cane sugar, still going to have a lot of sugar in the final product, so you want to be conscious of the amount that you're using. Also, because they're liquid nectar-like sweeteners, they're going to maybe offer a different texture or consistency if you're replacing for a cane sugar. Another option for a natural sugar, if you're not wanting to use something that's in a liquid form, would be a coconut sugar product, which could also replace that cane sugar. For those of you trying to find a healthy alternative to a sugar-free recipe, for example, say you've been using Splenda or Sweet and Low, some type of sucralose or aspartame to create that diet cake for your diabetic uncle, for example, a better alternative is actually going for a sugar-free sweetener that is naturally derived instead of chemically derived. 2 of those things on the market right now that are very popular are stevia and monk fruit extract. Just like with all the other products we've talked about, you want to make sure that quality comes first with these things. Our 2 favorite types of natural sweeteners are stevia and monk fruit. Stevia comes from a leaf, South American plant. I used to have it when I lived in Peru, fun fact. Also, Mojanto is a great brand for monk fruit sweetener, which is non-GMO. Both of these are going to be about 100 to 250 times sweeter than sugar, but most of the producers actually pair them with erythritol, which is a sugar alcohol, to make them a little less sweet, to make them more of a 1-to-1 substitution for sugar in your recipe. One last fun fact about these, because they're 0 calorie and sugar-free, they won't spike your blood sugar, even when you're enjoying a pie after that big Thanksgiving feast. Our next healthy swap is going to be for all-purpose flour. Your typical all-purpose flour at your supermarket is going to be ultra-refined, ultra-processed, bleached, and honestly not full of many nutritional benefits at all. Some great flour alternatives are almond flour, coconut flour, or cassava flour. Obviously, for those that have a nut allergy, almond flour wouldn't be appropriate, but it does serve as a more thicker flour, so it's really good to bread things with. For example, if you're breading chicken or something that you're making a little bit crispy. For a finer flour that you might use more in, like, for baking, for cookies and cakes, you might want to opt for a coconut flour. As you can see, this one even has a coconut muffins recipe right on the back for you. Lastly is cassava flour. Cassava flour is going to be a little bit higher carbohydrate because it's from a starchy root vegetable, but you can use this as much a flour that's going to offer a lot more neutral taste than either an almond flour or a coconut flour, so it can really be more replaced and more benign in your recipe. If you're sticking with certain nutritional trends this holiday season, keep in mind that almond flour is going to be one of your best bets for more of a ketogenic or fat-forward diet, while cassava is going to be really great for a paleo replacement. Almond is too, but cassava would be more so in the paleo range too, and so would coconut flour. Coconut flour is good for keto, paleo, any of your whole food baking dreams. One last final note, aside from these being wheat-free, gluten-free, grain-free, whatever you want to call it, they also really are true to their word. Coconut flour actually just contains organic coconut flour. Cassava flour, organic cassava, and organic almond flour is just organic almond flour. So these things haven't been bleached, they haven't been processed, they haven't been fortified like your natural, like your typical conventional all-purpose flour would be. So keep that in mind as why these would be more nutritious, healthier options for your holiday season. For our next healthy holiday swap, we're going to be talking about pastas. So typically for the holidays, I know my Italians out there, and really any American out there really loves a great pasta dish around the holidays. The reality is that your typical wheat pastas are going to be from refined flour. They're going to be super nutrient deplete. They're not going to have a lot of fiber in them or really offer you anything nutritionally other than a big side of carbohydrates that are going to spike your blood sugar. So the reality is there actually are a lot of other options for different pastas on the market. Caution, just because something is gluten-free, trying to be marked as healthy, doesn't necessarily mean it is. You really want to look at the ingredients in these products because sometimes you're going to see an ingredient list that's super long with ingredients you can't pronounce that actually is going to leave you worse off than you were with a traditional wheat pasta. So two good examples of a high-quality alternative to a pasta that also happen to be gluten-free are going to be things like your Banza pasta and your tolerant pasta. Take this guy for example, clearly organic, looks like it's made from lentils, and wow, the ingredients follow suit. Organic green lentil flour is the only thing you're going to find in this product. Fun fact, I tricked my mom into eating this after I served it to her with some awesome pesto and meatballs. I told her it was just lentils and she was shocked. So as a fun trick this holiday season, try to prank someone in your family and I bet you'll be pleasantly surprised at their reaction. Another really good alternative too, if maybe you're not a lentil fan, this is another legume-based pasta. It's a chickpea pasta. The difference with this one is they actually add in a little bit more pea protein, another legume, to make it even more of a protein-rich pasta substitute. It's also going to have a lot of fiber, similar to the lentil pasta, because again, they're legume-based, and legumes are really, really high in fiber. However, we do know that some people have a lot of digestive issues when it comes to beans and legumes. So if you fall into that category and you're still trying to look for a really healthy way to substitute pasta this season, what better way than actually using vegetables to do the trick? Let me show you something cool. So, for example, oops, I just dropped it. Two really good examples are going to be squash and zucchini. So you can buy them whole like this, and you can actually buy just a handheld spiralizer at home. You take this, rinse it off. You wouldn't even have to peel it. You can just spiralize it. Same thing with the squash. Or it becomes so popular these days, they actually sell them pre-spiralized for you. This is something you could find in your local Whole Foods or supermarket. It's going to be in the refrigerated section. And this is what this guy looks like, all spiralized up. If you're not a zucchini fan and you don't necessarily want zucchini noodles, another great option are squash-based pastas. They also sell this butternut squash pasta spiralized. You can also find this frozen at a lot of supermarkets too. Just something to keep in mind, this is a starchy vegetable, so it's going to contain a bit more starch in it, a little bit more carbohydrate. That's not a bad thing, might make you feel a little bit more full and a little bit more satisfied after the meal. Speaking of other squash I love, spaghetti squash, like the name infers, is a great option for a spaghetti alternative. Just be mindful, it's really scary to cut these things, so be really careful, use a really sharp knife. You want to cut this thing in half, drizzle it, I guess, with olive oil and salt and pepper first. Place it face down on your baking sheet, put it in the oven for about 30 to 40 minutes. Make sure it's fork tender, pop it out of the oven. You can actually spoon out strings of spaghetti from this roasted spaghetti sauce. It's going to be delicious. You can eat as is or add in with tomato sauce, pesto, olive oil, and butter, whatever you want, and it will act just as it would a wheat pasta. Delicious, healthy, more nutritious, and fibrous. What a win.